my computer overheated, and I don't think this is the best way to actually stream this. I'm probably gonna have to switch views. But I'm doing a full-on, like, cleaning session for my PC right now. Not too happy about what's going on, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and plug this in somewhere. I don't even have room to plug this in. Yeah, I do, maybe. Maybe. No, I actually really don't have any room. No, wait, I can just do this. It's a USB connection. I could just do that. Okay, that should be better, right? So, basically what happened was I'm trying to render out this file, or this footage, in 4K. And that is not happening because the computer kept on restarting. And I was like, what is going on? Why does it keep on restarting? And so I did a stress test on it with some program, and it was like really pushing the CPU, and then it just shut down again. And I was like, what the freak is going on? So I was like, oh. And then when I started up again and tried to post to BIOS, it said CPU overheat. And I was like, ah, okay, so that's the problem. So apparently I did a horrible job on my thermal paste a couple years ago, I guess. So I am doing a full-on CPU cleaning and getting this thing and all the dust out of it. And I want to look into getting a riser so I can put my graphic card up vertically. That's probably one of the things I really, really, really want to do. But I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna fit because I got a couple problems here. So here's one of the main big problems is that I've got this thing, which I made a video about this. This thing's awesome. Only problem is it sticks out just a bit too far for my riser mount to hook on. It doesn't go all the way. This is not all the way on. So that's a problem. So I can't really, here, I can probably just do this. So I can't put this on all the way. It's supposed to go back just a little bit. See those holes that are supposed to line up? They don't line up because this sticks out way too far. So, and I need this because this holds all my games and stuff like that. So I'm kind of in a jam with that. Kind of sucks. So, not really sure how I want to go about that. Because I really do like this thing. I just wish it wasn't. I mean, I could get the riser and use that and have that mounted. That would probably help with the airflow, which I'll probably end up doing. Just thinking about the whole thing. But I'm going to take everything out. Pretty much everything needs to come out. The good thing is my other computer, which is doing a render, is doing an 8K render on my other computer. It's up there. It's a little mini one that I built, that one. That is actually rendering right now, and it's going to be another 3 hours and 16 minutes until that render's done. And that little guy is rendering something in 8K, which I'm very surprised it's actually doing it, because last time it just crapped out on me. It's about halfway done, so I'm going to pull out everything and clean it. The majority of everything. So, and then we will reapply thermal paste in a better way. Hey, Wawa, say hi to the stream.
Oh.
Down here.
So what exactly happened? Did you like hear it, or did it like feel?
No, I did a CPU stress test to see why it was kept on restarting when I was trying to render something.
Oh, it was just automatically.
Yeah, it was automatically restarting, and so I did a stress test on it and really pushed it. And when it restarted, it went to the splash screen, and it says CPU overheat. And I was like, aha! Okay. So I'm taking everything out. I'm going to dust everything and reapply thermal paste and hope that I do a better job. Because I did look at it. It wasn't really covering the whole entire CPU, which I don't think it's supposed to. But
yeah, it's not really supposed to. It's supposed to cover like most of it.
Yeah, it wasn't covering most of it.
Oh, okay.
It was doing a really crap job of it. So
good luck with that, then.
Thank you. Yeah, so much fun. So we're going to pull out the graphic card, give that a little dust off, a little clean. I think this is actually really good to do. Oh, the thing is a beauty. Look at that. What a beast. What a beast. Yeah, if I put it up right here like this, that would fit. That would actually fit. Gosh, that would be so cool to have this like that. But problem is that other thing gets in the way all the time. So I don't know. I don't know. But maybe there's like a different like riser thing that'll. Let me take a look. I can't take a look on my phone. My phone's being used. Because I would like to put this. Technically, I would like to put this vertically, like that, and I can do that if I put the riser mount in there. So that would be nice. It would be this thing, but it just doesn't fit. Really, really sucks. So I don't know what I want to do because I need this one to be here. Because like this thing right here, this card has 2 NVMEs in it, and it has all my games, and it's 2 1 terabyte NVMEs in RAID 0. So I need those, and I can't. There's nothing that you can take that converts the PCIe NVMEs. See this thing? There's 2 NVMEs in here. You can hold 4, but I can only run 2. I can't find an adapter that converts PCI into eSATA or eSATA, however you like to say it. They don't exist because people are just like, why would you ever do that? Well, in my situation, that's probably why. And so I'm a little frustrated, yes, but I'm also, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to do this. So I didn't know if anybody was going to be on. It doesn't look like it, really. So let me get some water. But yeah, so tonight we are still rendering, hopefully. I'm doing a little bit of a PC maintenance tonight. I think it's the only thing that really needs to happen in order to get my work completed that I'm working on right now. So, yeah, I'm going to clean off these CPU fans as well. And that's my stepson. He is having a blast. I think he's playing, yeah, CPU overheat, Tupac. Is that Tupac? Yeah, it's CPU overheated. So I'm trying to render out. I'm contracted right now for 3 months with a post-production company, and we are doing 8K footage, and it's pretty intensive. And so I'm rendering it out 8K. I'm rendering it out in 4K, and for some reason it just kept on restarting. I was like, what the heck? So I did a stress test on the CPU. I really blasted it, and Noctua cooler? Speak no more, my friend. I have a Noctua cooler. I just did a horrible job on the thermal paste, apparently. So I did the stress test, and it was getting up there, and I was like, man, why is it getting up there? And then, boom, computer shut down, and it restarted. So I went to the splash screen, and it said CPU overheat, and I was like, okay. That's what I thought was happening. So I pulled off the Noctua cooler, this was one of the best ones you can get for the 3000 series. And my thermal paste was horrible, just absolutely horrible. So we're going to clean all the dust, and also it needed to be dusted, like a really good cleansing experience in here. So, but the thing is, I'd like to take the 3080 and mount it. I don't know if you saw that. I like to mount it vertically, but the problem is that this riser right here that has 2 NVMEs in it is taking up the space. This is really made for a Threadripper because it can hold. There's more lanes in a Threadripper. This can hold up to 4 NVMEs. I only have 2 in here. So, but it's great. I mean, it's really cool. I love it, and I put all my games on here, so it's really nice. But I don't know. I mean, I could mount this one. You know, that'd be kind of cool. But I want to move the GPU up. I want to have better airflow for that. I don't know. Contemplative on what I want to do. Because this thing is pretty dang cool, I can tell you that much. That's weird. Looks like a hair got caught inside. I don't know. Ooh. Plastic that I never took off. Nice. Like that. Fun little surprises. Planning to get a for the 40 series? No, I don't think it's worth it, honestly. Just because I did the reviews and everything like that. So here's the thing. This is really interesting. So if you watch some videos like Jay's 2 cents, so the 3080 was like 600, 700, 700. I think it was, yeah, I think it was 699 for this. The 4070, no, I'm sorry, the 4080 is supposed to be like, there's two versions of the 4080. There's the, what is it, the 12 gig and the 16 gig or something like that. And the thing is, people are like, oh, more gigs for VRAM, whatever. Well, the CUDA cores are actually in the lower version of the 4070. Sorry, the 4080 is actually around the same CUDA cores as a 3070. So technically, it's the same CUDA cores and it's the same like chipset inside, but they just up the price. It's like $800 or $900 for the 4080 for the basic one. So they're kind of lying to their consumers, and they up the price for basically what you would be getting as a 3070. So I mean a 4070 if that were to come out. So they would have to they're pretty much putting different names on different graphic cards in the 40 series. So yeah, 4090. Okay, here's the thing. If you're a graphic artist, if you're working in Blender, or if you're working in Maya or in Unreal Engine or Unity or something like that, then yes, go for like a 4090, but make sure you get the power supply for it because the wattage is going to be insane. But for gaming, there's no reason why you should be spending that much unless you're just trying to flex. That's it. There's no reason. There's no reason for me to get a 3090 because a 3080 does all the gaming that a 3090 can do. Now, I do work in Unreal Engine for all the work I do, but this suffices. I don't need to get a 3090 or even a 4090 when they come out, or a 4090 Ti. It's just money not well spent. So 40 series, skip it. If you have a 30 card, you're good. You don't need to upgrade. Unless you've got that need to flex on people, you know? But I'm in a dilemma, guys. I want to install this bad boy back on here, but I don't know. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Because I need to, frickin' A. It's just getting really hot. Like, not just the CPU, guys. It gets hot here with my GPU. Like, I felt it. The GPU gets really hot being in the first PCI Express slot right here. So, and it's really close up to here where I've got the Noctua cooler, and you think that'd be good enough, but I don't know. I'm just not comfortable. And also, I'm like kind of suffocating the first NVMe. There's a 980 Samsung in here, 2 terabyte. And then there's a 970 in here, the Samsung. This is a 1 terabyte. This is my scratch disk for editing. And I feel like I'm suffocating these a lot. And I don't want that. I want these to breathe just a little bit more. These heat sinks right here, you know? Oh, and if this wasn't so freaking long, because it has to go here in the second slot. Has to. Because I bifurcated the second slot on the BIOS so that it splits the 8 lanes into 4 and 4, so it runs both of the NVMEs that are in here. So that's the only thing. Because my 30 series still runs Cyberpunk on Max, like it, yeah, so you're good, man. Like, I don't see a reason unless you got something to prove to your friends, unless you got something to go, hey, look at me, That's the only reason why I'd say go for like a 40 series. I'll wait. I was getting worried that I was going to upgrade to the new AMD series that's coming out, the 7000 series. I was like, I have a 3900X in here. And it's a beast of a processor for my editing work. And I was like, I don't want to have to upgrade yet. Because that's going to be a new motherboard, a new RAM that's DDR5. That's expensive. I don't want to get it, fresh out of the box. Like, oh, right, let's DDR5, let's go. Like, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready to drop that kind of cash, Gosh, this thing got dusty so quick. Like, so incredibly quick. It's crazy, But yeah, right. Oh my gosh, you see that? Look at that. This is why you clean your computers, guys. It's gonna get loud really quick. Hold on a second. Hey, Lancis. Give me a second. Sorry for the noise. Hold on a second. Imagine I bought my 3080 Ti last December and it cost... Ouch! You bought it for 2K. Ouch. Feet stream. Yeah. Yay. I don't know where Jay is. So, Lancis, what happened was I was rendering out this big old file that I'm working on with this company, and it's 8K footage rendering out to 4K. And I kept on restarting. And I was like, what the crap is going on? And so I did a stress test on the CPU. And and it shut down again. And when I went to the flash screen, no, the splash screen, it said CPU overheat. So I probably and I looked at the thermal paste, it wasn't really applied very well. So I'm gonna reapply thermal paste, clean out everything, get all the dust out, and hopefully that'll help out a lot. So, hey Victoria, how are you? I had no idea I had to create a channel to finally talk. I just figured out after being sub for a bit. Oh, that's okay. Well, welcome to the stream. This is kind of a really kind of impromptu stream. I was just like, I'm gonna stream this. Why not? So, you got a kitten? What? That's crazy, Lancis. That's awesome. Good companionship, though. Yeah. So, Victoria, what happened was I'm contracted out with this post-production company doing it for 3 months and doing these crazy intense edits. And the one I'm working on is actually an 8K. It's a 360. And oh, that's so cool, Lancis. Yeah, it raises it. the cat. But yeah, so what happened is I was rendering out this footage, and it kept on restarting. I'm like, there's no way this computer can't do this. This thing is a beast, you know. So I did a stress test on the CPU, and it restarted again and went to the splash screen after, and it said your CPU overheated. So remember talking about it on other streams, branching out. So yeah, I've been working with this post-production company for a bit. They just haven't called me to work on stuff in a while, but yeah, that whole idea, like me branching out earlier about doing other content other than just World of Warcraft, that didn't pan out so well. I was actually finding out that I was actually becoming depressed, like clinically depressed, and I did. And I went to the VA, you know, the Veterans Affairs, and they helped me and got me on medication, so I'm good now. I'm doing a lot better. But I was not, I was like, oh, the channel, boo-hoo, woe is me, and stuff like that. And so we fixed a lot of things and went back to just Tales of Azeroth. And I even put a comment out there on the community chat. I was like, hey, would you guys like to see me like stream any other games other than World of Warcraft? And everyone was like, no, just World of Warcraft. I was like, okay, well, I play a mean Rocket League, but okay, that's fine. So I guess we're not gonna be doing any other games on the stream. Just my gym streams in the morning, which you guys can come check out sometime. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it sucks to hear me. I'm glad the VA actually did something useful for someone. Yeah, actually, they've actually been really good to me. I haven't had any problems with the VA, which is quite nice, unlike a lot of other people. So I got my shots, I got my flu shot and my new booster shot for COVID just recently too. So that's pretty cool. Hear me out. What if you streamed other stuff and games on Twitch? I could, but the thing is, I don't want to get to the point where I'm, I don't know. I just, because I don't want to have to like bring people over there and then people sub on like their memberships and stuff like that, and then they have to come back to YouTube. And I like everything central in one place, you know. Let me think about it, Lancis. I don't know. I love Twitch's interface. It's so much better. It really is. You have the Twitch Tuesday and Thursday. Oh, I don't know. What about the memberships though? You know, it's like, I hate having that separated. It's just kind of weird. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. So, I don't know. We'll figure this out. We'll just play it by ear for right now, you know? But, yeah, it's just, It's a lot of decisions I'd have to make in order to do something like that. And I kind of like the YouTube thing. Don't gotta get affiliated on Twitch. I know, yeah, I don't have to get affiliated on Twitch, but then don't you, in order to get like Prime subs, people using Prime subs, you have to be affiliated. You want to have sub button. Well, what's the point? You know, the streaming stuff turned into a business. I mean, I'm not gonna say like money's not bad, you know, but people who stream are entertainers. That's what they are. And they entertain people either the way they talk or people gravitate towards their personality and stuff like that. So them being able to show support, that's kind of important for the streamer because they're putting their time into some form of entertainment. If you break it down, that's basically what it is. So I'd want to get affiliated with Twitch if that was the case, you know? I think anybody would if they were going to do something like that. I can barely see chat and rubbing. You're going to become the new Bajira with all the cats. Don't become like an old crazy cat guy that just has a bunch of cats in the house, you know? Oh yeah, and by the way, Lance, this is how you clean your computer. So if you're not cleaning your computer, you're wrong. All right. If you guys don't know, Lance's is the other editor for Bajira. Him and I both pretty much run his channel in a way. We help on his channel. But Lance's has an Origin PC, very nice PC. And you better be cleaning it. You better be cleaning your PC. I'm gonna come over there and find you. Well, this is looking a lot better. These ones have got to get cleaned. These upper ones take a hit all the time. You can get affiliated, and if people want to sub on both, they can. Yeah, but would they? I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'd be the only one doing the reverse, you know? Oh, we're going to go on Twitch and give it a shot. You know, it's like when everyone's like, we're abandoning Twitch. Then I'm like, I'm going to come over. I don't know. I just kind of like the way things are. It's like they're free. Well, they decided to sub up. Yeah. That's true. I mean, you've got a good point there, but I don't know what I want to do. What I really want to do is get this fixed. I want to see you play other games. Okay. Well, maybe we can do a variety stream on Twitch. You know? But that's going to have to be until, like, January, because I don't have any time right now. Like, I've been working on this all day, trying to get this render out. And thankfully, that one really didn't have... Oh, my gosh. It didn't have another screw in there. How horrible. Ugh. How absolutely horrible. Hold on, where is the... Oh, it's right there. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Oh, I'm not dealing with my cable management. Screw that. I'm not getting in there. It is too wired up. That way you won't hurt the YouTube algorithm. Yeah. You're sleeping. Well, you better find out where that was, you know? Clean that crap up. You're a dad now. You're a cat dad. You know what I'm saying? So, I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you guys are doing good. Having a good midweek. Was it Wednesday? Yeah, you gotta buy... Dude! You don't have a litter box? Whoa, what the freak? What's up, Jay? We were just asking about you. Lance was asking. He's like, where's Jay? You know? So, no, I got the cat this morning. Okay, litter. Yeah, go get a litter box and litter and cat food and, yeah, the vet and all the shots and everything like that. So, Jay, I was trying to render out this project because I'm working with this company. It's freaking hot down here. And, it's like 8K footage rendering out at 4K. Yeah, go do that stuff, Lance. It's like ASAP. And it kept on restarting on me. And so I just did a stress test. And it failed. It freaking restarted. And went to the splash screen. And it was like, CPU overheat. So, oh, what's it? Lamb's Roux? I thought it was a ASMR. I was like, what the freak? Lance says, you need cash. What's your Venmo? He gets paid by Bajira. He's freaking loaded. He's gonna be like, wee, No, I'm not. How dare you? How dare you? Jay, what's up, man? I've been missing you. I've been talking about you on my gym stream like all the time. Like all the freaking time. Like I miss Jay, miss Jay, miss Jay, you know? What'd you fub? Fub? I'm fine on cash. I don't have it on my person. Okay, yeah. I tried to get Hefe to get a monitor or something for his broken laptop. And he's not going to do it. He's just not going to do it. Yeah, go to town, get out of the bank, roll in that cash. Okay, I think that's going to be good enough. I think. Let's put this back on. You know what I'd really like? Is, yeah, he wants to fix the laptop. He's not going to fix. I looked at his laptop. He gave me the serial number. It's in Discord. I looked it up. You can buy a brand new, like a used laptop like that for like $30. It's a piece of crap. And he won't do an HDMI. He feels bad like hooking up an HDMI to his TV and using it as a monitor. He won't do it, Jay. He's like, oh, I just feel wrong. I'm like, okay. It's like, and Heat was like, it's better than not being able to play, you know? So I was like, dude, you don't even replace the screen. It's not worth it. Just, you can buy a used one of the same one if you wanted. Or just save up and buy a new laptop. That's basically what it came down to. So we'll see what he does. I don't know. I'm kind of leave it alone because I'm just like, wants to do whatever he wants to do. So, yeah, he's young. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. He's fine. These ones suck putting in. Gotta find out where we're going here. I think it's right there. I want it. I think. It's like we're building a computer on stream, you know? Well, hold on a second here. Come here. Basically, that's what we're doing, is building a PC, in a way. Oh, this is like at an angle. Just here for the toes. I know you love the toes, Jay. I just freaking miss you, bro. Like, where you been? The title hurts my heart. I know, Heat. We were just talking about you, bro. Talking about how you said, like, hey, it's better than not playing to Hefe today. It's like, you might as well just, you know, do whatever you need to do. Gosh dang it. This is not correctly on here. I think this is just free floating. Yeah, it is. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, so I've told this already, Heat, but what happened was I was rendering out this project. It's a 8K footage, rendering out a 4K. And it kept on restarting, and so I did a stress test, and it restarted and went to the splash screen, and it said CPU overheat. So I'm gonna dust everything out, reapply thermal paste, and give it a shot. You gotta go swim? I know you've been busy with school, but World of Warcraft, and we were gonna play together. It's so hard to get on and play. I have no time to play right now. Although I'm playing an hour in the morning. That's when I'm playing. Yeah. Okay, you're keeping it up, Jay. That's good. I'm glad you're doing the swim stuff and everything like that. I hope you guys are doing really good with that. Really, really good. My AIO? Not old. Not old. That's your AIO is your heatsink, right? So I checked my room for poop in the other rooms and found nothing. Yeah, retail has 50% XP, so more alt. Yeah, you and your altaholic stuff. Yeah, keep my friend. AIO is your CPU or your cooler, right? No, I don't have a liquid cooler. No, I do Noctua fan. Because this actual one right here, Linus did a test on this versus water cooling, and this beat water cooling, and it was quieter. Noctua is like the way to go. Oh, okay, AIO is liquid cool. That's right. Okay. Okay, it looked weird from my angle. Yeah, so it's not on. It's just the CPU. So, hold on a second. So, just got the CPU right there. I'm going to put I cleaned it, so I'm going to put new thermal paste on. Fans are all over the place. So, these are the CPU fans. I'm cleaning those. I'm going to reinstall this one. I want to get full Noctua fans in here. So, 2 up here, 1 in the back. And I'd love to, like, even replace these ones in the front. We're going to clean these in a second. Replace these ones in the front, get Noctua fans in there. The thing that I'm really bummed out about is I want to put the vertical riser back in. Bro, this cat is on my desk and staring at my mouse cord. You asked for this, bro. So I want to put the vertical back in here so I can mount the monster card, the 3080. So I can mount that right here vertically and get the riser card that goes on the bottom. But the problem is you guys know I did that video on the Asus riser. And when it goes in here, it actually sticks out way too far. So I can't put the riser thing right there. Lances, don't even get me started, man. You don't need a 3090. Nobody who is a gamer or a streamer needs a 3090. Bajira does not need a 3090. They just hooked him up so he could flex. That's it. When he got it, he's like, I got a 3090. I was like, the freak, man. Like, and you don't even need a 4090. No one should. If you have a 30 card, do not buy a 40 series. You're wasting your money. Okay, 4090, wasting your money. You're just wasting it. It is not worth the money. Yeah, exactly. It's not worth the money at all. And I just explained it at the very beginning of the stream. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Okay, let's keep on getting this stuff back in here. Now, I guess I have very limited screws, which is fine. I can manage with that. So I'm gonna pop this in here, I guess. Not really happy with how this is turning out, but okay, oh well. Maybe I'll get more screws out here. Fix this up a little bit, so. Yeah, when the 5 series comes out, I'll probably do a full rebuild. Yeah, I think I'm gonna push past the 5 series. I have a 30 freaking 80, and I got it when it was impossible to get. So I'm like, it's so powerful, you know? That is so powerful. And I do some 3D graphic effect like stuff, like in a 3080 Ti. I would just stick with the 3080. You're not getting much out of the Ti. I looked into it all. I just stick with the 3080. 3090 you don't need. It's actually the same gaming performance as the 3080. You only need a 3090 for the more VRAM if you're doing like Unreal Engine, Unity, Blender, Maya, any kind of 3D rendering program, but you're also like working a lot in like daily, you know. That's where you need those big heavy duty monster cards. So other than that, it's just not worth the money, man. Unless you've got money to spend. Unless you've got so much money to spend and you just want to flex to all your friends, which it's not bad, you know, it's fun, but unless that's the case, you don't need to do that. I think we're gonna pull the RAM out. Wait a second, is the RAM in the wrong spot? The freak? Hold on. Dim 2, no, it's supposed to be dim 1 and 1. Isn't it? Oh, freaking, hold on. Which computer is on here? Hold on a second. I'm like, which computer am I gonna be messing around with right now? All right, I gotta switch my computer. Come here, all of you. Give me a second. 2 and 4 is how I always ran it. I think you're right, because that's where it's in right now. I'm like, am I that stupid? Like, seriously. Hold on a second. Yeah, dim placements, right? Oh, crap. No, it's this keyboard. Seriously, but this is my station right now, guys. It's just a freaking mess of monitors. I have a computer that's rendering right now over here. This is gonna be done like 4. I'm like Charlie from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I'm like, look, this is rendering right now. In 2 hours and 47 minutes, it'll be done. But then we're gonna be working on this PC. I'm like a freaking psycho. Yeah, but I'm looking at the dim placements. Placements? Because I'm pretty sure I have it right. I'm pretty sure. Hey Matthew, how you doing, man? Dim slots for RAM are usually right next to your CPU. Different motherboards that range. Oh my gosh, come on. 1 and 3 are pair. 2 and 4, as are 2 and 4. So it doesn't matter. You know. Yo, super late in Sweden, but couldn't sleep. So fun to be here. That's fun. That's awesome. I do have a PC under the table. I'm going to show you in just a second, Matthew. Bro, I was flying to ICC in retail, and this cat kept swiping on my screen to catch my... Why don't you give the cat a name instead of this cat? You know? It's like, what the freak? So, Matthew, my computer was overheating. Yeah, so here's my baby. So, 3900X. It's a pretty awesome CPU. So I cooked dinner and kicked off the server. Oh my gosh, I can't. I hate it when that happens. I can't think of any. I'll give you a name, but it's a boy or girl. So, Matthew, I want to do some changes with like my 3080 and like try and mount it vertically. But the problem is that I've got this card which sticks out too far, so I can't do it. Faulty PSU? No. I don't think so. Oh, it's a girl? Okay, we'll think of names. Basically what happens, I think my thermal paste was not good on the cooler, so I got to reapply the thermal paste and dust this crap out. And because it kept on restarting when I was trying to render a 8K footage. So what I really want to find out though, thinking Yumi, I like that. I like that a lot. That's cool. Yumi's nice. I like that. This is Asus. This is the wrong keyboard. Hold on. I got two computers going on over here. It's kind of crazy. Asus Strix X570. Boop. Motherboard. Republic of Gamers. Okay, here we go. Now we just need to find the area where it talks about putting in your... here we go. Okay, so you can install 2 4-gate AB16 unbuffered DDR4 DIMMs in the DIMM slots. You may install varying memory sizes, blah, blah, blah. So 2 would be in DIMM 2 and 4. Yeah, I was right. They are in the right spot. So it's 2 and 4 for this one. It just felt kind of weird. Like, why wouldn't you ever put them in the first and third? I don't know. That's kind of weird. Who cares? I got it right. But we're still going to pull them out. We're going to pull out the RAM and kind of clean them up a little bit. I think that's the best thing to do. You me the second most annoying champion next to the team. If you could do that. Hold on a second. So here's my shiny RAM. You guys can see yourself in it. This is the Trident Royal, like bling bling. You know, you got little crystals and stuff like that. Yeah, it's very like fancy and stuff like that, but these actually were rated the best for the Ryzen 30 series. And so I was like, okay, cool. So this is actually a this is a 32 gig. This is a 32 gig RAM right here. So, hey Bryce, how you doing? Sona! We haven't seen you in forever. We've been talking about you. All good things, don't worry. So, yeah, very shiny, right? Oh, you got some 3600? Okay, nice. Yeah, these are 3600 as well. So these are 32 gigs. So I have 2, which means I'm running 64 gigs of RAM. But for editors, this is what you need. You need a crap load of RAM. Think of it as the bigger the truck, the more I can move. So you only 3200. That's perfectly fine. I have 3200 in the small guy, and he's actually the one that's rendering out the footage right now. It's halfway done. Oh gosh, please do not fail on me. So Sona, what happened was I got contracted with a post-production company, and we're working on this really big project, and all of the footage is in 8K. The project itself is about 2 terabytes. It's huge, and so I'm rendering out the first thing, and I'm rendering out in 4K, but then it kept on crashing on me. So I did a stress test on the CPU. It crashed again, and I went to the splash screen, and it said CPU overheated. So I was like, okay, time to reapply thermal paste, time to clean everything, get all the dust out, and that's why we're here tonight. And I was like, I'm just gonna stream it. Why not? So, so you're saying we need to get 264 gigs? Yeah, if you're editing, yes. If you're editing a lot, like I'm editing every day. If you're not, then whatever. Yeah, stress test failed. Yeah, it was passing. It was like, oh, you're doing good. But then I was watching the temps, and it actually hit like 90 something degrees Celsius, and I was like, that's hot. The limit on the 3900X is 95. That's a bit much. So, and then it just finally just crashed on me. So I was like, all right, that's okay. We can now we know, you know. So I'm gonna apply better thermal paste, or a better job of it at least this time. And just kind of cleaning everything out. I really want to mess around with this in the future of putting the card. I've shown everyone this already, but I want to put the card, this is a 3080. I want to put the card vertically, but the problem is that I also have this for my I also have this for my game. I made a video on this, but there are 2 NVMe's in here. You can see them right there. I can fit 2 more, but I don't have the lanes in this to be able to run it. I can only run 2. So this goes in there on the second PCI slot. And the problem is that once it goes in there, hold on. Once it goes in there, it sticks out too far for me to put the riser on here. So, because the riser, or the bracket rather, sorry. Where is the bracket? I had it here. Oh, there it is. Got it. Okay. So the bracket would go like this. And I put the graphic card right here. But the problem is that that riser actually comes out too far, and I can't use this. So I'd like to be able to mount it vertically. I probably could put this vertically, and that's probably what I'm thinking about doing, is putting this vertically on here like this. I think that would actually help out a lot with the heat for the graphic card. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. And I got this video capture card right here, so I don't know. I got a lot of decisions of what I want to do. I'm not too sure. Yeah, it really sucks though. The reason I've been absent, so I'm getting ready for Gildy to move in for a while. Oh, okay. My husband and I are kind of adopting him. He's about my grown daughter's age, and he's had a. Oh, that's so good that you're doing that though. That's awesome that you guys are helping him out. Yeah, no problem. We always keep you in our thoughts. Definitely, we're always like, yeah, Sona. So I hope everything's going well. I hope everything goes well and okay for him. You know, did you guys see the Intel Arcs? So friggin' affordable compared to Nvidia. Feels like price like early. Really? Yeah, I was actually, when I was gonna buy a GPU for the small guy over here, I was like, did Intel come out with their GPUs yet? Because I'd be willing to try it, you know. Let's get the let's get the RAM back in. How's that? Let's get that in there first. Okay, so I guess this solves my problem, because I thought my RAM was failing on me a while back, and I did RAM tests and my RAM came out just fine. So I guess it's been my CPU all along. Maybe I'll have a better performance if I do a better job on the thermal paste, you know? Okay, there's one. So we're good on that. I always have to keep scrolling up to see if you guys are talking at all. And let's get the second one in here. So no, I don't have to upgrade, thank goodness, to the 7000 series. Bryce, I know that you're thinking about doing it though, right? That's going to be a new motherboard. That's going to be DDR5. But you've got the income for it, so I think you'll be fine if you're going to pull it off. And are you going to go with the 7950X? The 16 core monster of a beast? Okay, let's do this. Let's move this crap out of. Oh no, this has got to go back in there too. Probably won't right away. Saving money with the. Oh yeah, the wedding honeymoon. I forgot about that. Yep, that's a good idea. Don't buy a new rig yet. Don't do that yet. Okay, let's drop this down. Oh baby, yeah. I'm gonna bring you guys over. And food budget just skyrocketed. Oh, fun. I'm not gonna be able to see the chat like at all, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so forgive me for not focusing on the chat while we get this done really quick. I'm gonna put this new thermal paste on, and I want to do it in a decent manner. So I'm thinking doing the X style. Give that a shot. This is the most nerve-wracking part about CPU building, I swear. We'll give the X style a shot. I always used to do the P style, but I've heard good things about this method. Okay, that's good. That is a lot more than I usually use, but whatever. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how it goes. All right. Cooler is cleaned and ready to go back on. Get my thermostats out of the way. Okay, we're good. Oh gosh, I hate this part. Oh, jeez. Oh, I feel like I'm just like spreading it all over the place. All right, it's locked in. So let's go ahead and tighten these bad boys down. This is the machine that makes Tales of Azeroth videos, guys. This is it. If this does not work, we have nothing. We rely on this machine. And must be in pristine order. I'm hoping that was a good application of thermal paste. I'm really hoping it was. I mean, I think it was. Seemed good, you know? I saw that there's something they were coming out with, like you can just little pads that you just stick onto your CPU and you call it a day. Okay, I think it's almost tightened all the way. I love these because they tighten and they go, that's it. You will not tighten anymore. So it's good. Okay. That was fun. What? No, I didn't. Caught Dragonflight. I'm sorry. Did I get Dragonflight? Yeah, I ordered a collector's edition. He was giving away heroic editions. Jeez, my gosh. I remember when he was gonna give us a copy of New World, and I had already bought mine. I was like, gosh dang it. People always criticize the pace, but it really doesn't matter. Yeah, unless it's an extreme amount of, or too little. Yeah, I don't think that was too little. I think that was just what I needed, you know? Just never use the pads. Oh, so they do make those. Oh, yeah, partner program or something like that. Okay, well, I think that was a good amount. I think it was a better amount. I think I'm going to do a stress test after this, you know, and see where we're at with that. So I'm going to get this, get this back in here because these got to go back in. So might as well get them in now before I start putting the graphic card back in and all that good stuff, you know? So I'm waiting for the time when I cut my hand. You know how it is when you build PCs. You're going to cut yourself some way or sometime. It's inevitable. It is inevitable. Basically, usually. All right, I'm not really happy with how that looks. It looks horrible, actually. Is a horizontal line. Okay. I used to do the bead effect, the P, so there's a little dot. Yeah, I used to do a dot in the center. That's how I usually do. I'm just trying something new because I'm paranoid now about my PC overheating. So I'm like, well, if that didn't work, we'll do something new, you know? Give it a shot. Freaking A, come out. Thank you. Okay. These, I like Noctua, but the way they configure their fans onto their heatsink is really weird. It's like these really weird clips you got to put on, so... the dot in the center is the safest way and most assuring. I feel like the coverage is better for me in a horizontal line. Yeah. How long have you had that build? This one I built in 2019. So I was in college. And I told everyone, because I was going to be an editor, I was like, I am building a monster PD that could launch a nuke. and all the directors were like, oh, cool. And then I got hooked onto my big short film project. And I was like, I got it. So I edited it all at home and everything. It was great. It was top of the line at the time, because the 3000 series had like just come out, and I got a 3900X. I was like, yeah. That was like super powerful. It was great. So, and it's been going good. I still have a 3900X in here. I don't plan on switching out the CPU for a very, very long time. Ooh, hold on. Making clicky noises. We're good. We're good. We got it. We got it. Hey, Jacob, what's up? Guys, the guy... All right, so see this guy? Jacob Maxent? So it's actually his fault that I got into film and went to film school. So Jacob hired me on as a bad guy acting role. for one of his short films. And I saw his camera he's using, and I was like, well, what camera is that? I don't even understand. So I started getting into it and looking into it, and I bought the same camera he had and had no idea what I was doing, like, at all. And so we started shooting a lot of film together. I was doing a lot of acting at the time, but then I started getting into content creation, and then went to the Marine Corps, and then got out and went to film school at ASU. So, yeah. Thanks, Jacob. Thanks, Jake. I appreciate it. So, but now I'm a content creator and editor. So let me tell you what happened, Jake. I'm working with a post-production company. I got contracted out for 3 months, and we're doing this huge, like, 360 VR thing, and it's all in 8K footage. And I had to render it out at 4K, and my computer kept on crashing on me. I'm like, what the freak? So I stress test it, and it was overheating. So I took everything out, dusting everything off, and then reapplying the thermal paste and all that good stuff. So here we are. We're just putting my computer back together a little bit more clean. But it's a monster of a beast. Yeah. Oh. Whew. Yeah, this is her. This is what makes all the content on YouTube and does all the streaming and all that good stuff. But Jake, how you doing, man? You still up in, where you at? You in Peoria? What's my total build? Yeah, so I've got a 3900X CPU with a Noctua heatsink, and then we're running a 3080 Founders Edition graphics card. I want to put this vertically. We've been talking about that, but the problem is that I also run this Asus riser that has 2 NVMe's in here, 1 terabyte, 4 generation. So I put all my games on here, so they run off of that, and this goes in the second slot, and because it goes in the second slot, it's too wide to put the bracket on here to be able to put the GPU. Actually, no, I don't even know if that would fit. Would that fit? Oh yeah, it'd fit. It would still fit. So, actually, you know what? Oh, it barely fit. It would just snug by, you know? Gosh, I want to do that. That's so cool. All right. So here I've got a 9080 Samsung NVMe 2 terabyte. And then here I've got the 9070 Samsung NVMe, the 1 terabyte, and that's my scratch disk, just for scratch, right there. Elgato HD60 for capture card. 2 terabyte. I just put these in for backups for the project that I'm working on, but I've got a 8 terabyte, 2 8 terabytes down here. One is for just for it's like my big RAID that I put all my extra stuff on is down here, and then the other one's a backup. So that's in RAID 1. So if the first one fails, there's always a backup, so I'm not losing anything, which is super important. So then on the back, what do I got on the back here? Nothing on the back of right now. Well, I got this controller for my fans. That's it. That's my build. So it's an awesome build. It's just I probably did a crap job on the thermal paste, and I think that's why it's been kind of sluggish lately, you know? Been kind of crazy. All right, Bryce, I'll see you later, man. Yeah, sorry, I only figured I'd stop by and say hi. Yeah, I'm always down for everyone to stop by and say hi. I was just like sitting here cleaning. I'm like, you know, I might as well just talk to people. You know, usually we only stream for the gym streams and for gaming, but I was like, why not? You know, I'm not doing anything else other than just cleaning and trying to make this work, because right now I've got the little guy, this guy right here. I just built him, and he's freaking awesome, but he's the one, he's powerhousing on the render right now for the big 4K footage, and it's been going for about 4 hours or something like that. So it's still got 2 hours and 26 minutes. Please don't fail on me. Oh my gosh, it's failed twice already with that. But this little guy is the best. He's so cool. I love it. He's got a 3060 Ti in there with a 5600 CPU on an ITX motherboard. So really small little guy, but he's doing a great job. You're in surprise area still? Okay. Yeah, I think you're staying up there, right? How's Chelsea, by the way? Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I love it. I love it, Trash Panda. It's great to just have people come in and say hi. And we have a fun community here too. So I was making sandwiches downstairs, and I got a notification to see what it's from you. I confused it. Swipe down and see my sad face. Yeah. That's good, man. I'm glad you guys are doing good. That's really, really good to hear. That's awesome, actually. Guys, I've known you guys for such a long time. It's kind of crazy. So, yeah. So Jake and I did a lot of film together, and he was at film school before I went to film school, and we just made a bunch of funny, silly stuff and some serious stuff. We had actually right before I went in the Marine Corps, we used my house for a live action short and bashed up the wall. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, my film acting days, kind of crazy. But now I do mostly theater on stage. Yeah, I would love to upgrade from a 3060 Ti to at least a 3080. Yeah, it's a good upgrade. I mean, the 3060 Ti in there fits really well because it's smaller. But I think that was the best price because it's like $400. This one's just a monster, and it's just a beast of a freaking card. It really, really is. So I'm gonna put this back in here. Wait, I need these special screws. I got these really cool things. I just built my new PC like 1.5 years ago. Yeah, that's right. We were talking about because you were at Best Buy, right? And you were like, oh, I snagged that graphic card and whatnot. Yeah, I finally got the 3080. I was really excited about it. What the heck? That is my wife's hair. Okay. But yeah, these are pretty cool though. You put these on the side, and it holds up the end of the graphic card so it doesn't sag, so it doesn't cause any damage to your motherboard. Because I'm serious. I thought about everything when I was building this stuff. I was like, how can I make sure that I'm not going to have any problems? Well, obviously, I did have a problem because I did a crap job on the thermal paste. So, oh well. We're fixing that now, aren't we? So, I'm going to pop this up. Okay, and then screw that in. I'll show you what this looks like when I'm done with it, but it's actually really cool. These are cheap. There's like $10 a pop. But they keep your CPU or your GPU elevated. And they do a really freaking good job at it, like a really, really good job. You just gotta get it nice and tight in there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let me just get this one in here, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. 1 second. Yeah, it was funny because I told my wife, I was like, hey, I got this contracted position, and I feel like I need to buy a graphic card for my little mini PC that I'm building. It was like, I need to buy it now. No idea why. And then this happens, and now I'm relying on him to get it all done, which is kind of crazy. So, that's sad. What's sad is the price I pay for my 3060 Ti is almost the same price. Yeah, that sucks if you did. Yeah, yeah. i7. Okay, so Intel, 32 gigs of RAM, 39. No, nice. Oof, what a beast. 3068 AIO. Oh, that's awesome. That sounds like a great case. Yeah, I'm running the, I don't think you saw the RAM. I got 64 gigs of Triton Royal Z back here. So I'd like to add another 64 and do the whole 128 because I have 2 more slots. But it's like 200 something bucks for the extra RAM there, which would be still really cool because you know me as an editor, I'm not opposed to more RAM, you know what I'm saying? I am not opposed to having more RAM at all. The more RAM, the better for me. And there is a significant difference. There's a huge difference, actually. So, yeah. 64. When I went from 32 gigs to 64 gigs, I did a render test, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so fast. So this is what what this looks like. This has a little rubber piece here, and it just holds up and it braces your GPU from sagging and pulling down your graphic card in the PCI Express slot. So, and then this one right here, I didn't move him, so I have to find the piece. Where's the rubber piece? I'll find it. There's a rubber piece that goes on here. I'm holding this one up as well. So I gotta actually install him and plug him back in. So, yeah, but this thing has got to be optimal and working in good working condition because, like I said, I rely on this guy so much on everything I do for work, especially when you're working for yourself, and you got a client who's saying, you don't get that. Like, I got 2 more videos I got to do for Bajira this week, and I'm working on this huge project as well. So my nights are pretty late. I was supposed to have date night tonight with Rosie, and she's like, you can skip if you're having problems. I get it, so we can do it another night. So we're gonna do it another night, and I appreciate it. It's just been really stressful trying to figure out what the crap is going on with this. So yay, computer problems, right? So much fun. And also, there's this company, I can't remember what company it was called. For the life of me, I can't remember right now, but they make custom cables. So if you guys have a 30 series, you know that the connection is kind of weird. But they made this custom cable. I made like this white smoky thing, and so it kind of goes. It just goes click. So I don't have to use the adapter. Oh, there it goes. So I just like the way it looks. It's a lot better. So yeah, I'm in Chandler. I'm actually like 6 minutes from where you used to live. I'm right by the mall. So yeah, I'm here, bro. I'm still here. I don't film anymore. I don't do that anymore. I'm too busy editing. So people are like, "Hey, can you come film this?" I'm like, "No. I'll get one of my cinematographers to come out and do it if you'd like, and you can pay him, and then you can pay me for the edit." You know, I think you pitched off a wedding to me, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't really want to film it, but I get some other people from school that I met." Sad thing is, all my cinematographers I went to school with, they've either moved to LA and they're working in Hollywood and they're not even doing cinematography anymore. One of them was going to be a cinematographer and now he's doing on shoot still photography. So he's just doing photos and he's becoming a photographer out there. The other one, he was really good and he had a really good eye. And then he was like, "Oh, it's just too hard." And then he stayed out here, but then he went to cosmetology school. And now he's doing construction. He doesn't know what he wants to do. And I was using him a lot. And now he's out of the game. People that go to film school, like only like 5% actually of us actually stay in the industry. Like, what the freak, man? It's like, I thought you had a passion for this, you know? So, kind of sucks because, you know, I get people who are like, "Hey, can you come film this?" I'm like, not unless I have to, you know? I'd rather edit it for you because that's where my specialty lies. And I've had to do that once. My realtor needed someone to film something, and so I reached out to all the guys I knew, and they're like, "I'm busy," and I'm like, "All right, I'll go do it." So I filmed it, edited it, all that stuff for him, and just took care of it. So it was a funeral, but it was more like a wake. The body wasn't there; it was already like done, kind of thing, or like a remembrance kind of thing. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, we got it done. So that was nice, and yeah, but yeah, things are going well. I'm hoping that this will fix the situation. I'm hoping that this will actually improve my computer overall. It should. It really should. You know what? These are really dirty. Oh, the insides are just massively dirty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but Jake, what are you up to these days, man? What's new? Like, what's going on with you and Chelsea? What you guys been up to? What you guys been doing up north? Ugh. I was thinking about you the other day, actually. I was like, I wonder what he's up to. Ugh. I've been just here streaming and editing and working. I don't leave the house ever. I'm bulking right now and doing a lot of heavy lifting. Well, now I'm gonna start cutting down a bit, so I'm working with my trainer. But yeah, we do a gym stream every morning as well. That's always fun. Oh, gosh, come on. Yeah, actually, just working and gaming a ton. Yeah, I'm trying to play a lot of World of Warcraft right now, but it's just so hard to find time for me right now. I'm so busy. I get kind of sad because I was talking about it this morning, and it's like all my friends are way ahead, and I'm way behind in the game. And I'm like, no. Oh, are you guys watching the Lord of the Rings series? Because it finally started getting good. Took way too long, though. Way too long. I'm only watching it for the title. I'm like, oh, Lord of the Rings? Okay, I'm down. If it were anything else, I wouldn't be watching it. I wouldn't be watching it at all. But I'm super excited for Willow coming out this November, which is going to be my birthday month. Yay! I'll have to do a birthday stream, like gym stream, and just do chest day all day, you know? Okay. So, dusted out. Everything looks pretty good. We're back. We're seated. That is in there. We're feeling good, looking good. Fans are going good. Render is still going good. That's good. I'm glad about that. So, okay. let's put this back. Put this back on actually first. So Destiny 2 is my addiction for the past 7 years. That Valorant and Overwatch. Yeah, I bet you're super excited about Overwatch 2. Did you get in? My stepson's been playing. He's been talking to how the queue has been like astronomically insane, like 20,000 people. Well, Wrath of the Lich King World of Warcraft is pretty much the same thing. It's been flipping horrible. If you're on the populated server. Oh, good, awesome. Yeah, we got to play Overwatch 2 at BlizzCon in 2019. That was a lot of fun. That was a blast. Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna put this on. I know I shouldn't until I test it and everything, but I don't care. It's not very hard to take this out. Gosh, dang. There. Okay. Da, 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 da. Please work for me. Oh, it's gonna say, oh, you have a new CPU. I'm like, no, I don't have a new CPU. I'm gonna probably have to do all the BIOS settings again. That's gonna suck. But this was needed. Like, oh, there it is. Got it. Oh, this was super, super needed. I want this to be working. This computer should be working flawlessly. It should be. There should be nothing that's holding this thing back. It is still relatively new, you know? Given it's the CPU is three years old, and I've been slaying edits with it, even throughout college and everything like that. But I don't care. I got an email from my directing professor who hated me. He sent me an email, and I know it was like a mass email, and it's like, "Hi, Cameron. I just want to give you an opportunity. We're doing this big thing at ASU over in LA. We are person I'd love to see you there." I'm like, "You wouldn't love to see me there. You never even shook my freaking hand. Like, you didn't care about me. Go, screw you." I was so pissed off getting that email because I'm like, one, I know you would never send this to me personally. You didn't like me. I could tell. Trust me. I'm almost 40 years old. I have plenty of life experience to know when someone instantly doesn't like me or does. And you didn't. Period. I was like, so why are you sending me this freaking email? Okay, bro, I head out. Are you planning a date night for us soon? Keep up the great work, man. Yeah, man, I miss you, man. It's been so long. But, I was a little bit. I won't connect most of the time. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. We'll catch up. Jump in the stream sometime. I mean, you did tonight, but I stream regularly, so whenever you see me, jump on in, say hi. Even if it's not your game, World of Warcraft. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, we're going to test this out. Oh, shoot. I didn't put this back in. I'll take care of it in a second after I'm done with the stream. I want to test this out and see how it's rocking. Oh, that's not good. My bicep is still kind of tore up. All right, here's all my cable set up. If you guys want to see, this is the command center. This is where everything kind of flows out onto the computer. This actually goes up here. So, but yeah, I have a very intricate setup for my streaming gaming center. It's pretty intense. Not your normal thing you see every day, that's for sure. And I'm very picky on how it's supposed to be. So this is gonna go here. Oh, that's not gonna go there either. Hold on. That's gonna go there. This one goes here, I guess. These are gonna go more like this. This is gonna go on the top. This is my keyboard. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and these are gonna go down into here. Boom, boom. I do have an antenna just for other things that I do, like my lights, my Elgato lights. I have to hook up to the Wi-Fi, so I do have an antenna on this, even though I'm connected through Ethernet. I'm telling you, I went all out on this thing, guys. Hold on a second. I'm gonna pull that out for right now. And this one's gonna go here. get this all set up and we'll take a look, and then I'll get back to work on things. Oh, my life. Sometimes it's like, what the frick is going on? All right, this USB-C goes in the USB slot for my extender for my plugins. That's going to go there. Ethernet cable is going to go here. Wait. No, I want to go in the bottom one, not that one. Go fit. No, one not with the HDMI cable or the thing. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. And then we've got power. We've got all these guys. Okay, so that goes there. This goes. Where's this one going? Left monitor. So left monitor can go here. This bad boy can go here, and then one HDMI cable. Wait, that's not HDMI. That is my link. I need that to go here. Okay, and then this is my HDMI. It goes to one of my monitors. So all 4 of my monitors are set up. This is to the camera in the back. This, oh, that's my main camera. Ugh. Okay, and that is how the setup goes. So I'm gonna put this back right in the corner here. And my water bottle needs to move. Doesn't belong there. Okay, we got a glow. All right. Oh my gosh. Tell me that this... Please tell me you're still rendering. Oh my gosh, please. I'm gonna be heartbroken if it's not. Okay, we are. Oh, thank goodness. That was close, guys. All right, this is gonna go here, and then this is gonna go back to AC display port 1. Let's power on PC. I just want to get to BIOS. That's all. I'm gonna have to switch some things in BIOS. It's probably gonna pop up and say no CPU fan and blah 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 blah. And that, I'm expecting that to happen because there is no CPU fan connected in the right spot, so I have to disable that in BIOS. I got 2 mouses here, one for each computer. Is it gonna? There it goes. Probably, yeah. So no CPU inserted. New CPU inserted. Please set up configuration CPU fan error. I was expecting that to happen because I don't have one. So I got to go in and turn that off. So anyways, this is probably really boring stuff. You guys don't really want to see. It's just me doing computer stuff. So I'm probably gonna end the stream. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me while I was cleaning the PC and dealing with all the crap. It just sucks that this happens, you know. But I'll be back tomorrow morning, guys, with the gym stream. So if you guys want to come hang out, please hang out. It's chest day tomorrow. So we get to. I'm so excited. It's gonna be awesome. So I will catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. You guys have a great night. If you're in the United States, have a great night. If you're outside of the United States, have a great morning or a really great like late night, early morning. So Sona, good to see you. Have a great night. Let me know how everything goes with that guy. I hope everything goes well for him. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, take care.